Thousands of years ago, the Egyptians faced a monumental challenge. Under a relentless sun, workers strained against thick ropes, their feet sinking deep into the burning Giza sands. Every inch gained was a victory of pure agony. Moving these massive stones by land was painfully slow. The stone barely moved despite dozens of men pulling in unison. One worker paused, his eyes drifting toward the distant, shimmering Nile. They needed a more efficient solution. Gathering around a sketch in the sand, they realized their greatest natural highway had been there all along. Beside the riverbanks, the sound of hammers replaced the groans of labor. Craftsmen carved oars and reinforced hulls, preparing for a daring experiment. Instead of fighting the land, they would harness the water. As the first stone-laden boat launched, the crew cheered. The experiment worked. The Nile's calm surface supported the weight that the desert sand had rejected. This was the birth of a new era in logistics, where engineering met the power of nature. The Nile flows from south to north, its current gently guiding heavy vessels toward their destination. Transport became effortless as the river carried the heart of the empire toward the Mediterranean Sea. The Great Pyramids would soon rise, built upon the currents of the Nile. The crew strains against the relentless current, oars biting deep into the dark Nile water. The heavy boat barely inches forward. Suddenly, a sailor spots a piece of linen fluttering south. They heave on thick ropes, hoisting the wide sail. The fabric snaps taut, and the boat surges forward, slicing through the water with newfound speed. Heavy limestone blocks weigh the vessel down as it attempts to move north. Now, the northern wind hits the raised sail, pinning the boat in place. A veteran sailor steps forward, grabbing the halyard to lower the sail onto the deck. Without the wind's resistance, the crew begins a rhythmic rowing pattern, allowing the boat to glide steadily against the current. The captain stands at the prow as a rising pyramid looms in the distance. The Nile flows north, carrying heavy stone blocks effortlessly downstream. Simultaneously, the prevailing winds blow southward, acting as a natural engine for returning vessels. One boat drifts north with a lowered mast, while another passes it, heading south with a billowing sail. As the sun dips behind the desert horizon, the crew gathers on the deck. They look toward the monuments their labor helped create, the Nile reflecting the golden light of an eternal empire.